Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. This is the round 5 match between the Dockers and the Swans. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field. It's second taking on 8th, and all is in readiness as the captains address their players. The umpire holds the footy aloft. Hayes Brown wins the first ruck contest. Sonzi, he's so good in close. George in some space now. Loose ball on centre wing. Lowers the eyes. Time to turn on the Jets. Algier. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Honours the lead. Searching kick. Seston. This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dockers on the board early. The big men fly. He ran into a brick wall. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Hayes Brown gets his hand to it. Edwards, the Dockers have started well. That's a bit of a gift. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. They've opened them up here. Clever kick.
Yassine
Works hard to present. Bonner
took him high.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Looking for a quick transition.
The Dockers showing some good signs early. He's hit up the lead. He's made a hot start to this match. Manages to find a teammate. Langford on centre wing is marked. That's skillful. McAuliffe saves the day. Got a little time here. Gets it out of the danger zone. Bulletin wins it back. Great mark. Kicks inside the forward 50. Brown gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
El Nua to bring it in. Who's front and centre? He's got support. George. A few players stop, but advantage has been paid. They're moving the footy quickly. Good work rate. He's stolen a march. Ryan farms it out. George. What a hand pass. Sims. In he goes. It's there.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
The Swans have opened their account. Campbell palms it down. Baldy throws it on the boot. Second effort needed. Collier desperate to win it back. McAuliffe with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? He's made a bright start. Well played. Crosses the paint.
Baldy tries to spike it out of the danger zone. The fans will be happy to see this. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Campbell gets his hand to it. Laurie runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. That's an impressive mark. Gregory has found some space. Probing ball. Gray with the big fist. Edwards. Mentha Jr. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Dockers by a goal. Hayes Brown, the winner there. Like Batman and Robin. Breaks the line. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Coaches love midfielders who kick regular goals, and he's one of those.
Back on terms again. Campbell palms it down. They have a good understanding, those two. Baldy. The umpires will be tasked with many tougher decisions than that during the course of the match. Edwards has it within range. Lace out. Great footy.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Bangs it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Quarter time here. A great contest so far. And lots to look forward to. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
It's not just close on the scoreboard, it's close in a lot of areas on the stat sheet as well. There's nothing that really suggests that one side is going to break this game open. So we may have a very tight tussle on our hands for a while yet.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The big men fly. Attracted a crowd. George takes them on. Yassine. He's set upon. They are hunting the ball carrier. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Campbell got his palm to it. Laurie runs onto it. Langford. Clean pickup. Baldy. This is promising. The Dockers moving the ball well. Laurie. He's been busy so far. Seston wins the contest hands down.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Looking for a quick transition. Blasts away. Sims makes good contact. Here's a chance to get it forward. McAuliffe with a little bit of time. A second bounce. He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
There's 5 points gone begging.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Edwards can keep it moving. Slowing it down. Can he hit a target? That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Waiting for someone to come at him. It hasn't quite got the wheels. Punched away. Yassine. He's lost possession. Bonner leads his opponent. Knew the tackle was coming. He's been pinged for a deliberate rush behind, and the fans are furious.
Well, he tried to donate 1 point, and instead he's donated 6. Only in Australia could you get taxed 500%. Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
Back to where we started. Scores level. The big men fly. Swansea. Now it's someone else's problem. I think he called for that. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. George just shoveled it out. Swansea, can he get a shot away? Varane in the centre square. He's been quiet. Lewis is the target and he marks.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That is a thumping kick. No one's going to stop that. What a ripper.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Dockers with their noses in front. The two big men do battle. McAuliffe. They've got them on the overlap. Sims drops into the hole and marks.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Neither side able to string goals together. Varane wins it out of the centre. Laurie, Langford. That's a trip.
Easy decision for the umpire.
Brown running in support. The defenders will be nervous. Seston couldn't reel it in. Set sail for home and he has delivered.
I've been keeping an eye on him and his work rate is phenomenal. He really deserves that goal.
The Dockers restore their one-goal buffer. The big men fly. Swansea in his natural habitat. Can he find a teammate? Ryan appreciates that delivery towards the goal mouth. Yassine pushes into space and receives the footy.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
No problems there.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
Both sides have struggled to generate momentum so far. Varane with the tap. McAuliffe with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Baldy, this is a big opportunity. Brown in some space on the wing. Doesn't often waste it. Laurie on a lead. What's he got on offer? What a game he's having. Gray spoils. His hand passing is a weapon. Guiney, got to get it on quickly. Collier breaks the line. Normally delivers. Rasso working hard and presenting well. Searching kick. Ryan puts the foot down and away he goes. Throws it on the boot and that's a goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Hayes Brown wins it out of the centre. Swansea. That was a quarter full of lead changes, and we have a fascinating second half ahead. 4 valuable premiership points up for grabs.
Time to check in with Gary.
We've got 2 hungry midfields going head-to-head and there's very little to choose between them at the moment. If one can get on top, even for 10 minutes, it could make a big difference. Both forward lines look capable of taking advantage of additional supply.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Varale wins the tap. Daltrey. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? A bit of a panicked handball. Off the ground. Swansea.
I've liked his game today. Yassine.
Demanded the footy and got it.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Gregory to bring it in.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
And they're away. Rasso went bang. And they see it out.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
Defence isn't just about the people playing in the back line anymore. Coaches demand all their players work hard defensively, and we're seeing that today.
Craven. Edwards.
Mentha Jr.
With a chance to run. Daltrey. He struggled to make an impact to this point. Needed to be clean and wasn't.
Mentha Jr. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Who would know who's going to win this? It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Swansea provides some run.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Swans have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Good ruck work. Daltrey. It's a tough game. Can he impose himself on the match? Rasso didn't need to be asked twice. Sweeping handball. Daltrey reads the play so well. Look at the desperation.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Important clearance here. Brown. That's a strong mark.
What's he got on offer?
Inside 50 with the kick. El Nua couldn't quite. Billings. Johnson got in the way. He's hit up the lead. Looking for two in a row. Yassine. That one was always his.
Pokes it into the pocket. Uze doing what he does best.
Craven. Daltrey.
Gregory.
The Dockers under great pressure.
He didn't want it to spill out there. It's not a fair fight. Hayes Brown
Has rucked tirelessly.
Algier. It's loose inside the 50.
Edwards.
Wins, and he needed to.
He stopped in his tracks.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
The two big men do battle. Swansea gets his kick despite the heat. Johnson takes the mark and can extend the margin.
He'll expect to convert this.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
It's a handy buffer they've established.
Varale wins it out of the centre. Swansea, he's run into trouble.
The fans will be happy to see this.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Varale with a deft tap. Craven on the same page as his ruck.
They've turned it over.
The Swans are bringing great energy.
Is anyone home?
He should have held that one.
Yassine
Manages to get off a handball. Edwards
with a steal.
Brown
Is folded back. Guiney takes an excellent grab.
long ball in.
Adams
Fumbles it.
just had to get it out.
Bonner.
Uze. He's generally a good kick.
No wonder coaches go grey. The Swans are playing some great footy. Manages to find a teammate. Delivers it inside 50.
Who's front and centre?
Look at him go.
He's been kicking well today. Can he get another one? Not this time. He's hit the post.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Gregory
Tasked with the kick in. Fullerton can keep it moving. Finds himself in space. He might have thought about the corridor.
Uze
Marks on centre wing. Verrill outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Picking their way through. Billings gets to the front spot and can line them up.
This would be huge right on three-quarter time.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
Goals are like gold out there. It's been a tough slog and there'll be some very sore bodies, but you've got to think clearly and decisively. Who's going to pick a path through to goal and grab the momentum? It's all to play for in a huge final quarter.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
Varel palms it down. McAuliffe. Full. He's had little impact so far. Bouncing ball. And we'll have a throw in.
The Dockers simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
Varel smashes it out of there. Langford feeling the heat. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Varel has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Fullerton, that's good work rate. What's he got on offer? They'll contest in the centre square. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Gwiney read that one right off the boot. The Dockers forcing them out wide. The kick is precise. He's been industrious. Bonner clears the area. George, off he goes with the advantage. Great tackling technique there. Hayes Brown got his palm to it. Sonzi doing the grunt work. McAuliffe threw himself at it. Algier. Hall gets back and should repel. Can he hit a target? Daltrey doesn't often waste it. And inside 50 goes begging. They'll take the patient approach. Sonzi has brought his own ball. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Looking to extend this margin. That's an impressive mark. George. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
The Dockers are under siege at the moment. He had one job, and he made a meal of it.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
He has produced one of the individual performances of the season.
The Swans with a steadying goal. Varel showing his skills. Brown. Gwiney is proving a massive thorn in their side. I've liked his game today. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? That's a useful ball. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. A chance to clear now. Quality delivery by foot. He's only had the one inside 50. Hayes Brown wins it back. Great mark. Good-looking kick. They've opened them up here. He's been called to play on. This is promising. Sims on a lead.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He can sniff a goal, but that's a letdown. Perhaps he should have given it off. Good luck catching him. The Dockers might be about to start something. It must be his birthday. Searching kick. McAuliffe has floated forward. They're playing with purpose and poise. taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Can they finally clear it this time? Can you believe it? He's given it straight back in front of goal. He's got another one.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
The Swans having a good patch. Varane, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Delivers a long ball. Collier dealt with the pressure. Harassed into an error. The sprint is on. McAuliffe has covered some territory today. Time to turn on the Jets. That's poor play. Fullerton, great body work.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Swans didn't bring their best today, but when it's all said and done, all you have to do is win. What stood out to you today, Huff?
Who said this team can't win ugly? That wasn't a pretty game of football, let's be honest, but they continued to do the team things and work their backsides off. And in the end, they got the result they were after, even though they might have imagined it coming a little easier when they rolled out of bed this morning.
You get the feeling there'll be a lot said about this one. Thanks, Huff. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.